Hey everybody, so a question I get often is what's the best way to find buyers for your investment properties? So this is if you're selling them or maybe you're wholesaling them. And it's a great question and it's never been easier. So nowadays between list sourcing, where you can find lists, again we use PropStream a lot, and you can go to completecomps.com, sign up for the trial, stay with it. It's a wonderful tool to find buyers because it'll tell you who's buying where, and golly, just all over the place, just tons of information out there. If you don't use that, there's also things like ListSource where you can just buy it. ListSource is great if you're just going to do the listing, but if you're going to do lists and then do a ton of other stuff, then something like PropStream is something what I would recommend. So again, completecomps.com, and you can find buyers for seemingly almost anything out there. Because it's all public record. At the end of the day, it's all public record. So you just get the tools that gives you the lists, and at that point you can skip trace them, you can direct mail them, and that's one of the easiest ways because you don't have to leave your chair to do it. Okay, you can do it straight from your office or at home or wherever you are. But if you don't want to do that, another thing you could do is you can get them from the MLS. You can look at, what are the closed sales in the area you're looking to move a property in the last, X number of months, whatever it may be. You can call up the agents that represented those buyers and then see if their client is interested in doing another deal. And I say call the agent in those because that buyer is a client of that agent. Excuse me. And so I like to respect that relationship. I like to respect that. Not to mention, if you call the agent, they may have other buyers as well. So not only is it that client that they were represented for a buy transaction, but that they may have other clients as well. So I think it's a great move to call those agents and build those relationships. Another place you can find buyers is you go to your real estate investment meetings. Okay, there's a lot of real estate investment meetings in our market. Each market is different. Maybe it's a meetup group, maybe it's a RIA meeting, maybe it's a Facebook group or something like that that has informal meetings, maybe it's Zoom meetings. Whatever the case, there's lots of meetings going on all the time, and so those are places to meet buyers. Speaking of social media, there's social media groups where you can just direct message people that are interested in buying properties or that expressed interest, whether it's on Facebook, LinkedIn, probably being the two platforms you're most likely to find them. You can find some on Instagram as well. So you've got a number of options to find them. The question is, how fast do you find them? What's the easiest? With some ways you got to skip trace and look them up. You might be able to take a list from PropStream and then just literally start typing names into social media and find some of them that way. If there's companies involved, you may have to go in there and find out who owns the company and approach it that way. So there's a number of ways to do it. But the good news is with the data available online today, mixed with social platforms, mixed with in-person meetings, you're never going to be hurting for finding people to buy. And if you've got a deal, you'll find a buyer. So hope that helps.